Trump gave a speech and said that the military campaign against Iran was our last best chance to strike. No idea why that is, where he also said that they were so close to having a nuclear weapon, but now Intel has said that's not the case. They were so close to having a intercontinental ballistic missile, but now Intel is saying that's not the case. They were going to launch a preemptive strike on the United States and Israel in the middle of negotiations, and U.S. Intel is saying that's actually not the case. And it felt like negotiations were proceeding positively, according to the mediator, according to Iran, according to the United States. And now suddenly we're in our last best chance to strike. So it truly does feel like Trump is just throwing shit at the wall and seeing who runs with it and how far. Like, we're getting through those lines of excuses as 4 U.S. service members are now dead. 3 U.S. F-15 jets were shot down by Kuwaiti air defense. The Saudi Aramco's refinery was hit by a drone. Thousands of flights have been canceled. Congress is going to, take a vote on War Powers resolution to bring that back to Congress instead of letting someone with no objectives and no idea what he's doing run this war. So, as I mentioned earlier, General Dan Kane, who is the Joint Chiefs of Staff chairman, said that there are more forces that are being deployed to the region. Trump has said that it could go 4 to 5 weeks, but could go far longer than that. And I think that will just depend on how much attention there is on the Epstein files and the fact that dozens of documents are missing that talk about him raping a 14-year-old. So he may string this along as much as he needs to, and hope people forget about the Epstein files. And every day he does this, we won't. And it won't happen. It won't fucking happen. It's going to get worse for him. Or I hope so. There's also been reporting that the super wealthy are paying as much as $350,000 to flee the Middle East on private jets. This is as civilians are being killed in Lebanon, in Israel, in Iran, and across the region. The elites are fleeing in private jets. Normal people just don't have that luxury. The 4 U.S. military service members who were killed in Trump and Netanyahu's war didn't have that luxury, but the super rich sure are leaving fast. There are now updates on U.S. service members injured. That is up to 18 now because of the campaign. The Israeli army says all options are on the table regarding a potential ground offensive in Lebanon. Trump even said that boots on the ground are a possibility as well. U.S. military service members on the ground in Iran. Finally, some comments that Trump made in an interview with the New York Post. He said, "I don't have the yips with respect to boots on the ground. Like every president says, there will be no boots on the ground. I don't say it. I say probably don't need them, or if they were necessary. I don't have the yips about putting U.S. military service members on the ground in Iran, in another Middle East conflict." He doesn't give a flying fuck about the lives of the United States military. Not one bit. Not one bit. This is in between him again today talking about how he should probably get the Medal of Honor. The Medal of Honor, which is the highest military medal awarded to a U.S. military service member for gallantry under fire. And he thinks he should get it, as he doesn't have the yips about sending American lives to be sacrificed in Tehran in another conflict in the Middle East, another one.